Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For this video, I am accompanied by the one and only Molly May. And this video is just going to be a little voiceover because I didn't talk during the get rid of me, so hope you all don't mind. Please excuse my voice. I have really bad allergies right now, so I sound really congested. Sorry. I recently got my first big girl job at a medical clinic, so I'm no longer in retail. Can we get a booyah or some ish? So in honor of me not working retail for the first time in 3 years this holiday season, I'm going to be telling you guys some horrific, questionable, and honestly random retail stories that I have gathered over the past 3 years of working retail. So I hope you guys enjoy. I have also shared some of these stories on my TikTok, so y'all should go follow me there. I don't know if it's up actually. Might be. I don't know. Let me go check. So I do have that TikTok up. I am going to be repeating some of the stories in that TikTok in this YouTube video, just because I think they're so random and kind of funny. So I hope you guys enjoy. I first started working retail my senior year of high school. I was 17 years old. I worked with a friend. I worked at Russ, Dress for Less, and questionable to say the least, questionable. I was a seasonal worker, so I worked specifically during the holiday season. I got hired in October, and then my seasonal period ended in January. This story, low-key pisses me off till this day because it's just random. It was so chaotic. I don't even know. Okay, so basically, I was checking out this older woman, and she got a shoulder bag, a little Coach shoulder bag, and it was maybe 12 inches long. So I put it in a medium or small sized bag. I honestly don't remember. And she was visibly upset. I was is there something wrong? And she's like, whatever. She didn't even tell me what was wrong. And so she just walked to the side. I ended up checking out a next customer who visibly had way more items. So I pulled out a jumbo bag. And if you know, Ross has jumbo bags. They do. And I put her items in there because they would fit better. And this older lady comes around the corner yelling at me saying, I want a bigger bag like that. Why didn't you give me a bigger bag like that? And honestly, little 17-year-old me, I was like, oh, sorry, ma'am, here you go. And she was just like, idiots these days working these jobs. I was like, oh my god. All while this was all happening, the store was actively getting robbed. There was 4 people with 4 carts full of stuff running out the door as I'm arguing with just an old lady. Genuinely. I think she was plotting, and I think, I don't know, I think she was working with them. But for the rest of that day, I remember, my managers, all the employees working with me were, all, watch out for thieves, that's crazy, da-da-da-da. I was like, oh my god. And, the district manager had to come and, look at all the stuff that was stolen, see what we could, salvage and stuff. It was kind of crazy. Okay, this one's kind of crazy. Well, not crazy. It just pisses me off really bad. But I was checking out this one lady, putting all her stuff in a bag, and handing it to her. Mind you, I'm focused on making sure her receipt is printed and everything. But she's not actively reaching out for the bag. So I set it on the ground. She's like, why can't you put it in my hand? Did you see my hand was right there? I was like, okay, I'm sorry. And she's just like, bitches these days. I was like, hold up, wait a minute. What the? I didn't actually say that because I would have gone fired. But definitely exchanged some looks. But why does she have to be a bitch? Actually, ma'am. Okay, this one, I don't even know how to describe it. But basically, I got called incompetent by a 60-year-old. So this old lady comes up into the line ready to check out. She's buying a comforter and a couple other things. She's like, I saw this comforter in a different color that I like better. I was wondering if I can just go grab that after I pay, and we can just like return exchange it kind of deal. I was like, yeah, for sure. Make sure to just bring it up, have your receipt, all that. Check her stuff out. Then I continue with the other customers. She comes back and was like, I really want this comforter, it's so cute, and was just like talking with the comforter. Then I come up to tell her that comforter that she really wanted was like $2 more than that comforter she originally got. And I told her that. I was like, oh, okay, this is what you owe. $2, mind you. $2. And she was like, what the hell? Like, this, they're literally the same thing in different color. What the hell? Like, why do I have to pay $2? I was like, I don't know. That's just what is showing up in my system, and that's just what you owe. But she like crashed out on me, being like, you're so effing incompetent. Like, why is it $2 more when it's the exact same, the same color, same size, all that? I was like, I don't know. But she kind of just crashed out on me, and I was just like, oh, well, do you want it? And she was like, it's just common sense to like have them be the same price. Like, what is this store? And she just ended up returning all the stuff she bought. Not just the comforter. Literally everything else she got. Mind you, this is like a 30-minute interaction. Interactions, and like, this should not take that long. This one is kind of funny because I kind of agreed with the customer on this. But there's this one customer, she was tax exempt, and there's like the whole process you have to do for if a customer is tax exempt. And so I didn't know how to do it because we don't really get them that often. And so I called up my manager, and we were going through all the process, but my manager took so long to get up there. So I asked my shift lead, which is on the next register next to me, and she was telling the customer all this and that, and my shift lead was like, yeah, that's just how it's gonna go. It'll be a little minute before my manager comes up here because she's doing truck. And doing truck means she's taking out shipments from the truck of the back of the house in like the warehouse area, so it might take her a little bit to get up there. And mind you, the customer waited like maybe 5 minutes. A little longer, but around 5 minutes. And she was like, your manager's a bitch. And she's like, your manager's a bitch. Why isn't she up here right now? I just want to get stuff, like my stuff. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry for that. I'll see how long she's gonna take. So I radio up my manager. She's like, oh, I won't be up there anytime soon. Like, I need to finish the truck. I was like, oh, okay. So I told the customer that, and she's like, she was just like crashing out low key, and so she just bought her stuff with the taxes, and she was very unhappy. She's like, I'm gonna leave you guys a horrible review on Yelp. But the only reason I agree with the customer is because my manager was a bitch. So This next one's kind of crazy because I was 17 working like 9 p.m. So I don't know, I think this one's just funny. It's a classic story I tell. Okay, don't cancel me, but this is important to the story. The guy, I had a customer come up. He was Polynesian, older guy. And I'm checking out his stuff, and he's like, oh my goodness, you seem Asian. What are you? What am I? A freak? I replied to him, oh, I'm Vietnamese. And he's like, oh my gosh, like, you're so exotic. Exotic. Brother, what do you mean exotic? And again, don't cancel me, but the first thought in my head was saying, sir, you're just as exotic, or even more as exotic as I am, as he was Polynesian. I don't know, that story is short and sweet. I just think it's so funny. I don't know why. Speechless. I'm just realizing most of these stories are from when I worked at Ross. I also worked at Burlington most recently, so I'm gonna tell some stories from that really fast. I normally worked mornings when I worked at Burlington, so I got a lot of the early bird customers. I had this one lady come up to me handing me a large and an extra large shirt. She looks at me straight in the eye and was like, "If it says XL, is that extra large?" Ma'am, yes it is. I don't know, I just thought that was common sense. And I was like, "Ma'am, it's 9 a.m. Just pick, please." I got my fair share of, "Oh my gosh, there's no price, it must be free." Bro, I wanted to crash out every time I heard that. Or like the, "Oh my god, it's free 99. Bro, shut up, please. Those are all the stories I have for you guys today. I have many more to share, so if you want a part 2, let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment. I try to post every Tuesday. Love you guys. Bye.